I have failed as Barcelona's president. I mean, I promised to bring home the treble, but we got knocked out in the Copa del Rey, lost La Liga to our biggest rivals Real Madrid, and we even got humbled in the Champions League. I'll admit, maybe yes, there were some things I could have done differently, but truth be told, the odds were completely stacked against me. First of all, dealing with pressure from Javier Tebas and La Liga, they literally forced us to sell our key players right before the start of the season, and they barely allowed us to spend money. And finally, when we were allowed to make signings, we brought in Julian Alvarez, and that completely changed our team. We were looking like favorites in both the Champions League and La Liga, but then our goalkeeper Szczesny picked up a career-ending injury, and that yet again derailed our season. I know these are gonna sound excuses, but I really just want one more chance to lead my favorite club and get them that treble. I mean, in that first season with Hansi Flick, one thing we have done is build a solid foundation. If in season 2 we can strengthen the team, make more transfers, I think we genuinely have a chance to go for the treble. But the question is, will I get another season at Barcelona? Well, Gerard Piqué, former club legend, he's running for presidency against me. And honestly, there's no way I can win elections against one of Barca's greatest ever players. And so the only chance I had at keeping my job was to speak to Piqué privately. Now, I explained to Piqué how much I really love Barcelona and how I want to make them great again.
Yes, Sid, I'm not buying it at all. I don't think you can deliver.
But then I told Piqué that if we're not top of La Liga by January, top 3 in the UCL league phases, I will myself resign and he can take over as president.
Okay, Sid, that's bold of you. You have another 6 months. Make it count.
And so our Barcelona journey continues. I mean, I really thought I was going to have to resign as Barca president. I mean, you guys in the comments were bullying me to do so, although there was a bit of support. A lot of you guys in the comments were being understanding to the fact that we had to deal with so much pressure, bad luck as well. But yeah, I've got no excuses now. 6 months to basically prove my worth here at Barca, and it's extremely clear what we need to do. First, in La Liga by the time it's January. Meanwhile, in the Champions League, we need to be in the top 3. I mean, to be honest, with the team we've got, Rafinha is captain, Lamine Yamal, the likes of Pedri, Araujo, this should be possible. We can't be having any excuses. But there is one issue. Although we're gonna have the players to get the job done, we might not have the manager. Because if you remember, Hansi Flick was on a 1-year contract, and after the fact that last season all we did was disappoint him and annoy him, I don't know if he's gonna sign another contract with us. Straight away, boys, we're having a meeting now with Hansi Flick. Negotiations are underway. Why are you still here? I thought Piqué was going to become the president. Hansi, I know I didn't get the job done last year, but this year things are different. Our team is better, and I can guarantee you with some quality signings that you want. You said the same thing last year, and you didn't deliver. Why should I sign this contract and waste another year? Well, Hansi, I'm going to say the same thing I told Piqué. Give me 6 months. One transfer window to prove myself. I will assemble a treble-winning team this year. With that, boys, I was able to convince Hansi Flick to sign a 1-year deal, but there's a clause that even he can leave the Barca manager mid-season if I don't give him the transfers he wants. And to be honest, guys, this season there's no way we're not improving this team. It's kind of obvious. We need a goalkeeper. We don't have to Stegen. We were forced to sell him last year. Szczesny is retired. We're gonna need a world-class goalie, and I think we'll also need a quality CDM, someone who can do a bit more of a defensive job, because maybe that's what we were lacking last season in the big games. Now, the problem is La Liga are only allowing us to spend 81 million this year. It's a lot more than last season, but with this money, getting a world-class goalkeeper and a world-class CDM, it's simply not possible. But if I can convince La Liga that this year our revenue projections are a lot higher, maybe they'll allow us to spend more money. And as the club president, this is my job, bringing in more revenue to Barcelona. And one way I realized I could do that is by speaking to Nike as well as Spotify, our sponsors. And this is what we're coming up with, boys. Retro kits for the season. Our home kit is inspired by Barcelona's 2015 jersey, the one in which they won the UCL. And it's not just the home kit, boys. Look at our away kit for the season. Does it remind you of an iconic kit? I remember prime Messi wearing an away kit like this and destroying defenses. Now Lamine is going to be doing the same. We've even got new third kits inspired by one of Barca's former kits. These look amazing. And of course, we've got the all-black goalkeeper kits as well. Hopefully, we'll have a world-class keeper wearing this one soon. But yeah, you guys now need to rate our kits for the season. season? Was going retro the right play? Comment down below and let me know. And while you're down there, subscribe to the channel, especially if you want me to stay Barca president. But I'll say this, whether you guys like the kits or not, our plan seems to have worked. Barca fans are getting nostalgic all around the world. Pre-orders are going through the roof. And look at that, boys, with the record shirt sales. Our budget is now up to 159 million. That's what La Liga and Javier Tebas are allowing us to spend. And that should be more than enough to bring in a world-class goalkeeper, as well as a CDM, although we're going to need Hansi Flick's opinions on what kind of players he wants. And okay, guys, I've just received an email from Hansi Flick on what he wants for his signings. For the goalkeeper position, he's not too bothered, but he does want a player that's above an 87 overall. And I don't think that's unreasonable, especially when you see what he's competing against. Real Madrid have got Courtois, probably the best goalkeeper in the world, and he's 89 rated. And we're going to need something like that. Iñaki Peña is a good backup, but last season we did see his shortcomings. For the CDM spot, Hansi Flick is being very specific. He wants a player that he's coached before. And okay, guys, I can see what Hansi Flick is hinting at. He wants a reunion with Joshua Kimmich. And to be fair, there are rumors in real life linking Kimmich with Barcelona. And honestly, when you look at his stats, it feels like he would be the perfect fit here at Barca, especially in the system Flick has got us playing. He's got incredible passing, even the long ball pass play style plus. The only thing that's going to make it tricky signing him is the money aspect, because we're going to have to bring out the checkbook for this. But hey, that's why we're selling out our retro kits. Let's make this transfer happen, boys. And in fact, I'm sending Hansi Flick to make the negotiations happen with Bayern. I want to try and get a good deal here. 80 million sounds about right, but I don't think Bayern are going to agree with this. And yep, we've just been kicked out. I shouldn't have sent Flick for negotiations. It's time for the president to do his job. I'm going in for the negotiations. Wait a minute, guys. Why has our budget gone up to 300 million? Did we just sell more kits? I don't know, but that should make signing Kimmich a piece of cake. Putting in an offer of 90 million?
See, now that's some bullshit.
And okay, they've countered with 112, but somehow we've got way more money. I really don't know how at this point, but we're going to make use of it and try and sign him for 100. And there you go, we're getting Kimmich. Not going to lie, boys, I think Hansi Flick's going to be really delighted with a signing like this. I mean, Flick and Kimmich literally won everything at Bayern together, and we do need a bit of a defensive option in that midfield. Kimmich is really going to elevate our team massively. Now, what I'm really wondering is, where did we get all that extra money from? I don't think we've sold that many kits. Nike isn't going to give us that big of a cut. And hold up, I'm looking at the squad. Kimmich is in the team and everything feels fine. We've still got our big players like Yamal, Araujo, Rafinha. Is somebody missing? Oh no. Where's Gavi? Did he have a release clause, guys? Because I think he did. And freaking PSG paid it out. That is crazy, guys. Gavi has made the move to PSG. Unbelievable. I mean, maybe I should have seen this coming, because apparently Dembele's profile picture on Instagram is a picture with Gavi.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill.
Bro, PSG, man, they humiliated us in the Champions League. And now they took one of our prized possessions. That is brutal, man. We can't even enjoy the signing of Kimmich with that. To be fair, though, I think Hansi Flick was going to play Kimmich over Gavi. He would probably be a bench player this season. Wouldn't get that much game time. So I guess it's okay that he's gone. But he's still a Barca boy through and through. Seeing him not even fight for his place and get stolen by PSG just pisses me off. I really hope we face them in the Champions League this year. Meanwhile, we've got just 3 days before La Liga kicks off, and we're still yet to sign a super high-rated goalkeeper. I think Hansi Flick's going to be really pissed if we don't give him a complete squad before the start of the season. And okay, guys, Emiliano Martinez, hear me out before you guys lose your minds. I firmly believe that he's the best goalkeeper in the world. I know he's super controversial. You'll either love him or you'll hate him, but he is 87 rated. And I think it's about time Barca get a keeper with a personality. The last time I think they had such a keeper was Victor Valdez, and I think Dibu Martinez would bring that kind of a personality to our team. I mean, hey, he's won a World Cup, 2 Copa Americas. I'm sure he's desperate to try and win trophies in his club career as well. He's not going to do that at Aston Villa, but I do think he will do it at Barcelona. It was easy convincing him, and I think we've just signed the world's best goalkeeper. And now if you look at the team we've built, there's no way the coach can complain. Every position, I think we've got a world-class player. I know it sucks that we had to lose out on Gavi, but even without him, with Kimmich coming in, I think there's more balance in the team. And funnily enough, with Gavi's departure, it gives us with more breathing room because we've got 128 million we can spend more to improve our team. But I'm thinking we don't spend it now. We've done what Hansi Flick wanted, brought him a couple of players. Let's keep that money for when we get to January, because you never know the situation then. Might need to make a big signing or two to compete, so let's save that cash. Although saying that, there's no guarantee I'll get to keep my Barcelona job as the president, because if by the 1st of Jan we're not top of La Liga, top 3 in the Champions League, I will have to resign. But now, guys, a new season of La Liga begins. And this time, honestly, we've given Hansi Flick all the tools he needs to win. He's got a star striker up top, Julian Alvarez, Lamine Yamal, one of the world's best players, Kimmich, who he wanted in midfield, Emi Martinez. There's no excuses this season. We've got to start off strong. It's the only way we'll be able to take back La Liga from Real Madrid. And also, by the way, how good do our new kits look? It's already given me throwback vibes from back in 2015. Okay, but we aren't playing like 2015 Barca, man. Already a first chance for our opponents, but Emi Martinez, that's what he can do. And here's Joshua Kimmich looking with his passing to create something, finds Lamine Yamal. We are opening things up here. Danny almost through, and Danny almost scores our first goal of the season. If I remember correctly, even last season, Olmo was the man to open things up for us. But compared to last year, we're already playing with so much more confidence. Now a chance here for Lamine Yamal, but he couldn't get a shot on target. Oh, we need to be defending Emi Martinez again with the big save. I think, boys, we're already seeing the effect of having a world-class goalkeeper. Dibu's going to be the difference maker when we don't play well. But yeah, things will be a lot more easier if we can now get a second goal. And Danny Olmo gets the job done again. He's in really good form right now, isn't he? And there you go, boys. We secure our first win of the season against Elche. And I know everybody's going to say, oh, we've just beaten Elche. Big deal. But we're now heading to the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium in Madrid. We've got Atleti away from home. Now, this is going to give us a real idea of how good our team is, what kind of a difference the addition of Kimmich and Emi Martinez brings us. Of course, truth be told, we've also been weakened in a way with Gavi leaving. But at this moment, I'm not really noticing Gavi's absence. I feel like Kimmich in that CDM role is so good. The team is definitely more balanced, and it gives freedom to the likes of Balde to attack more as he puts it across Lamine Yamal. But what was that header? Oh, and we have been opened up here. This is bad, but Dibu Martinez, he just oozes confidence. And now we've got Joshua Kimmich on the attack, looking for a perfect pass. Julian Alvarez, oh, what a finish. That pass from Joshua Kimmich was unbelievable, but what about that for a finish? That's what Julian Alvarez can do inside the box. He's lethal. I'm telling you, man, there is something different about our team this year. Bro, the way this team is moving right now, it is so difficult to deal with, as Lamine Yamal might be able to get us another. No, he gets tackled. I think Lamine is yet to score this season. We would definitely want to change that, but right now, looks like we are going to have to defend a little bit here as a chance comes in, but no problem at all. Atleti are being wasteful, but I know they're capable of scoring, so we need to quickly try and double up our lead. But with passing like that, that's not going to happen. No, how is it our getting pushed like that and we do end up conceding? That was such an avoidable goal, man, and now we're back to square one. But we're not going to let Atletico Madrid breathe as Lamine Yamal is on the charger, looking for space to break into, finds the space, but just above the crossbar. Hansi Flick can't believe he missed that. These are the games that even last season we just weren't able to convert results. I mean, that's how we lost La Liga. We need to find a way to break through. And here's Captain Rafinha looking to be the one to unlock something. No, we almost got through Atleti's defense there. And now we're being cooked on the counter-attack here. This is absolute chaos. Kubasi does well. What is happening? We can't play the ball away. Finally, Conde gets it over, but Atleti still have a chance. We somehow survive. Pedri looking spacious to unlock as he's found Alvarez, who gets through. I can't believe he didn't score. How did we not win this game? I've got no idea. This clearly shows that even if you build a world-class team and everything's clicking, you still need a bit of luck, and we didn't have that today. But I do feel we put in one of our best performances against a top team. We were dominating that Atleti side. Even Flick in the post-match press conference was happy with the performance. Of course, not satisfied with the result. But man, look at what we're up against. Real Madrid, 5 games so far in La Liga, 5 5 wins. Well, we've had a couple of draws. We're unbeaten still. But how difficult is it going to be to win La Liga when we're competing against that? And don't forget, we've never beaten Real Madrid so far in this series. I think this season, if we want to win La Liga, we're going to have to beat them. For now, though, it's Champions League time. And boy, am I excited to get things underway. Of course, our goal by January is to finish top 3. That'll be a statement, to show that we're ready for any club. But just look who we're facing on match day 1. It just had to be PSG. The team that knocked us out last year. The team that stole Gavi from us. And nah, man, I want revenge against them. We're beating PSG tonight. I can't see Gavi in their starting lineup. PSG have a stacked squad. He's probably on the bench. But regardless, boys, we need to win this game. And we are on the attack already. Balde making a nice run back inside for Olmo. Lamine Yamal, but what a save from Donnarumma. Oh, they might score an own goal. Donnarumma cleared it away at the end. If we play the kind of football we have been playing so far this season, I think we're going to destroy PSG. We just need a bit of luck. And right now, Lamine Yamal has broken through. But again, he's not got his shooting boots on. Oh, and there's Ousmane Dembele. I do not want him seeing doing anything against us. But Emi Martinez, strong hands. No way, Dembele is broken through again. I can't believe it. PSG have taken the lead. Of all players, Dembele as well. And he might score again, but this time Emi Martinez with a strong save. Oh, but we've broken through here with Dani Olmo, who's going to square this for Lamine, and there's the equalizer. Finally, Lamine scores. I know it was only a tap-in, but still. This is the kind of response we want from Barca. Going 1-0 down, but still not giving up. Oh, but this is what we don't want, boys. Injuries. Koundé's picked up a knock in this first half. We're going to have to bring on Henry Ford. We've made a conscious decision of not signing backup fullbacks, trusting the likes of Gerard Martin and Hector Ford. Hopefully, in the second half, this decision will pay off and they won't make a silly mistake or anything, because I know they're talented players. Oh, look at the space here for us to counterattack. Dani Olmo, though, doesn't have the pace, but Marquinhos made a wrong lunge. That's put Dani Olmo completely through, who does not waste the chance. We've turned things around PSG and we've got our lead. No, but now it's all about keeping the lead. Brilliant defending there from Hector Fort. I told you we were right in trusting him. Now we've got Rafinha on the charge, looking for Julian Alvarez. He loves these positions, but he's put the header wide. I mean, literally same situation against Atleti he scored. Should have done better there. Meanwhile, look at that. Gavi has just come on for PSG. I'm sure he's having mixed feelings too, and he's just intercepted my pass there. Nah, man, we now can't let PSG win. With Gavi especially. No, no, no. And there he is trying to get the ball from Lamine Yamal, and he's actually done it. These two have spent a lot of time playing together. Yo, with Gavi on, PSG have genuinely been so much better, and they get their equalizer. That's the Champions League for you. You put the foot off the gas, you get punished. No way, man. I can't believe this. In the 90th minute, PSG just own us yet again. The fact that we were the better team, I feel again. At this rate, even after finally doing my job as the president, building a good Barca team, I might have to resign come January simply because the team is now not performing. I mean, they are on the pitch, but we've had absolutely no luck. I mean, at least we do manage to get a win against Shakhtar in the Champions League. But man, after 2 games, we're 16th.
Easy top 3. If I'm not 16th.
Only good thing is Real Madrid are with us. But yeah, to break into the top 3, we literally need to win every remaining game in the Champions League. Meanwhile, the situation is similar in La Liga, where we need to be first and hold up. We've continued to win and Real Madrid have flustered a bit. But yeah, that race is going to be crazy as well. I've got time until the 1st of Jan to keep getting results. Or otherwise, Gerard Piqué is going to become the president. I'll be resigning. If I don't get the job done, next episode could be the last of this Barca career, and I'm desperate to not let that happen. But this team is going to have to push like never before.